Hi everyone, I am Ketra. We're going to go ahead and do a collective reading together today. So the intention of this reading is to just offer a little bit of guidance while you're on your soul's journey. We're going to use the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle, and then we're going to use, let's see, which one are you? Enchanted Forest Oracle, and we're going to use Mystic Forest Oracle, and then we're going to use a Christmas tarot deck that I got just to get some guided messages. So I invite you to just sit back, relax, take a nice deep breath so that you can connect with your higher self and the messages that you're meant to receive today. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching and for subscribing, and let's just go ahead and get into the reading. I'm kind of curious to see where Spirit's going to lead this reading. I did do some channeling and did a 15-minute hypnosis binaural beats meditation before the reading and just channeled some messages. So I don't know how they're going to apply, but we'll figure it out. So your Season of the Witch Yule Oracle is Squirrel Medicine. Pitter patter, plan ahead. Keep silent your paths desired. No eyes or ears shall see you coming, a well-deserved reveal. That's interesting. I don't know. There was a lot of thoughts that came into my mind as I was reading that. So let's go ahead and use the guidebook. It's a number 35. And it is Squirrel Medicine. Oh, I'm so curious. Oh, there you are. Okay, cool. So keywords: planning, secret, trust. And I love squirrels. I see a squirrel, I'm like a dog. Squirrel. Squirrels are always preparing for a hard winter season. They are continually gathering nuts, seeds, and berries to store in hollow trees or small crevices to come back to when they need it. Sometimes they hide their treasures so well they can't find them later on, but this never bothers them, and they continue to be more prepared than is necessary. Whatever seeds they missed will grow into plants, further contributing to the circle of life. Aw. Squirrel Medicine guides you to get prepared to welcome your intentions into your life. Yes, the universe will do most of the heavy lifting, but you have to do your part as well. Being ready to receive opportunities when they come knocking. They can mean enrolling in that class or having your 2-minute pitch ready to go. Manifestation is really preparation that meets divine opportunity. And it's better to be over prepared than missing out because you didn't prepare at all. Energy is never wasted, and you never know when all of your hard work will come in handy. Okay, that's really cool. I wrote the last thing that I channeled was setting the energetic field. And I think that goes right along with, it's basically like planning. It's assisting the universe in what you want to do right now by allowing yourself to meditate and to think about what it is that you want to do, not what you can do with your circumstances. It's just, what is it that you feel called to do? So I think we'll go ahead and let's go ahead and get messages from the Enchanted Forest Oracle. And then how is it that you can, it's interesting because it's like sometimes we want to, we have all these ideas and we want to tell everybody everything. And I think you're being asked to just sit and be quiet and put little feelers out. It's like learning from this person or learning from this person or finding out about something from someone, and then you're going to take it and you're going to be able to learn more about that subject. And then that might lead you to something else. And it's just kind of like a squirrel, kind of like planning their future and putting it in little spaces. Okay. This says Bard. I honestly don't know what that means, but it says, allow creativity to flow freely from your heart. I love, like you guys know, I love when Spirit is so loud. They just are like, okay, this is the reading that you're going to do today, and this is how we're going to help you. So allowing your creativity to just flow, just go with the flow. I mean, if you think about it, we are made up of water. Water needs to flow. It comes from one place and goes to another. So it's like the divine God, the universe, literally flows through every single one of us. And depending on our energetic field, we're either receptive and allowing the information, the the thoughts, the ideas to flow through us, or we're blocking them. So ask yourself, what are you doing? Are you blocking your flow? Are you in flow? So we're also going to get a message from Mystic Forest Oracle. Just want one message from, I want the messages that you're wanting me to share. Okay. The pause is the shift. Your past is now behind you. All you desire is right in front of you. Pause to reconnect with your power and follow the pull of your destiny. Wow. Isn't it cool? Isn't it cool when you just allow yourself to just kind of go with the flow? Like, I didn't know what reading I was going to do today or what the intention was, but that's just what I heard. Just go with the flow, go with the flow. And so now we're going to flow on over to tarot, and we're going to see what tarot has to say about where you're at. So as always, tarot is a reflection of your soul, like kind of like a mirror of like where you're at. Or maybe where you're going. So usually I do where you're at, where you're going, and how we're going to get there. But we're just going to grab some cards and just kind of take the messages as they come. So your first message is the sun. And so that's it, you guys. Like, what is it that you want to do that would make you feel this energy? You know, the energy when you walk and step into the sun, that first like beam of warmth that you feel, or the light and how it hits you. What is that for you? So say you figure that out, what that is for you. 9 of Wands. And so the 9 of Wands is a card of the wounded warrior, but it is also focusing on one thing right now. So what is it that you could focus on? I wrote down focus on alignment. It's where everything comes from. So once you're in alignment with what it is that you want to do, that's where the flow just like opens up. Like I just feel like a floodgate, like a dam that bursts. And that's you. That's that energetic flow that you want to follow. We have the Page of Swords. Okay. So the Page of Swords wants you to gather the information, exactly like what I said. Gather the information. It may be information coming from different sources, but you'll know once you like connect with that source, like that's what I want to learn. That's what I want to do. That's what feels aligned with my soul. So that's what you'll do next, is you'll start gathering that information. So I love that so much. So let's go ahead and we'll do a couple more. 2 of Wands. Then it's time to plan. It's like you're planning what it is that you want to do right now. So you're sitting there and you're thinking, you're meditating, you're allowing that creativity to flow directly from your heart. And you know it's right because you're in that pause before the shift. You'll know which way to go because your heart will feel aligned with it. Then you have the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is really something that you've dealt with. Where is it? Your past is now behind you. 10 of Swords. Your past is behind you. All you desire is right in front of you. Pause to reconnect with your power and follow the pull of your destiny. So 10 of Swords. What comes after the 10 of Swords? The Page of Swords. So it's like, let go of your past. Page of Swords. Follow your mind to gather the information towards your new future path, right? So I love that. So let's do one more. The Hanged Man. I love that we're ending on a major arcana card. So the Hanged Man is asking you to see things from a different perspective. So 10 of Swords, dead, done, over with, whatever that situation was for you. But right now for your path, it's taking that time to realize that you are gaining the knowledge that you need by going and looking at all these different like little things that your attention is attracted to. And then you're seeing things in a different perspective. You're recognizing that your energetic field, like say you're just in a bad mood and you're going to work, that whole day is going to be bad. That whole energetic field that is around you is just going to attract all that negativity. But if you can, before you step out that door, be mindful of how you are feeling in that moment of what it is that you're going to go out and do, that could change everything. So Hanged Man, just changing the perspective. And like I said before, what is it that you want to do? taking your circumstances, like some people feel like their circumstances, the way that they were raised, or you know, having their shadows be their current story. It doesn't have to be like that. Spirit's actually asking you to see things from a different perspective, start a new story. So we're also going to go ahead and do just 3 cards of advice as you're trying to figure out what it is that you're doing moving forward. But I'm really excited for you, because if you're able to tap into the divine, tap into your higher self, follow your intuition, you're going to feel like the sun. It's just going to feel like that aha moment, you know, kind of thing. So I love that for you. So can we just have like 3 cards of advice for them as they're moving forward? Okay. 6 of Wands. That is the card of celebration. That is what it's going to feel like when you align with what it is that you're supposed to do next. 6 of Cups. Love that for you too. So this is cool because 6 of Cups is really like a card of nostalgia. And with that Hanged Man energy that you're going to be in, it's looking at your past differently. Instead of the story of, well, I had lack, let's say when I was growing up, and you know, now I have to kind of like live my life in a certain way because I didn't have, so now I have to like try to accumulate all of these things. It's asking you to change the story of your past, just in your mind. You can't physically go back and change everything, right? But it's looking at your past with a different perspective. And your final card is the High Priestess. I love you. Okay, cool. So the High Priestess is asking you to recognize your divinity, recognize that you are part of the divine. Like that is all of our gifts, and that you are limitless. You have no limits. Like I said, circumstances out the window. What is it that you're aligned in your heart and your soul that is making things become attracted to you? What is that? And then just know that you're going to be gifted with the blessing of that intuition becoming louder and louder and louder. And you're just going to know. You're just going to have that knowing. What did I write down? Hold on. What do you know to be out of alignment? So like in quotation marks, the no. So once you figure out what it is that has made it to where you have been possibly out of alignment, and you're able to kind of focus on what it is that you want to do moving forward, that's going to give you that aha moment. That's your intuition trying to get to you. So I love that for you guys. So we're going to end with just an angel message. And again, if you guys resonated with this reading, feel free to leave a comment. And again, I appreciate every single like and share and all that fun stuff. So what is their angel message? What is their angel message? Commitment. My thoughts, actions, words, and deeds support my commitment. The angels ask you to evaluate your commitments to others carefully as you enter this new phase. Get rid of anything that weighs you down, that weighs down your spirit. This could mean leaving draining jobs, commitments, or habits behind. One of the other things that I wrote down before I let you guys go was suppression and taking time away from what you're being guided to do. I also wrote down crossroads. So like you guys, I feel like you're at a major crossroads right now. Like you can continue going in that 10 of Swords energy, or you can take the other road and go down a new path. You don't have to get them all done now. So again, all the thoughts that come up, because that happens when you get excited, when you're on a new path, so many thoughts start coming in so fast, and you want to do this and you want to do that. Just like the 9 of Wands card that you have, focus on one thing. 2 of Wands, start planning out what it is that you want to learn about that one thing, and then move forward with that. So I love that for you guys. So as always, again, thank you so much. Take care and enjoy the journey.